I still remember the sound of the wrench hitting my face, a clean, metallic crack followed by the warmth of blood sliding down my cheek. Funny how pain can carve a moment into permanence. Funny how betrayal can make a family look like strangers wearing masks. I didn't scream, not then, not after the first hit, not after the laughing, not even when my mother tossed the wrench to my sister, who caught it like it was a toy. All that attitude, she smirked. One hit wasn't enough. And as she stepped toward me, my father's grip crushing my wrist to keep me still, I stopped being their son. I became their witness, their experiment, their joke. Then, everything went dark. That was the last moment I ever let them hurt me. #Before the breaking. People think hatred grows suddenly, like fire, instant, explosive. But mine grew quietly, over years, slow, patient, like something learning to breathe. When I was a kid, they used to say I was too sensitive. Translation, I noticed things. The way my sister would lie, then smile at my punishment. The way my mother would favor whoever made her laugh the most. The way my father's silence always meant agreement with the strongest bully in the room. I learned early that this family didn't need a villain. They needed a target. And they chose me. But I also learned something else. People who enjoy cruelty rarely expect consequences. The first shift. I woke up hours after the assault, lying on the cold floor of the basement. My blood dried, my face throbbing, my wrist bruised. They thought I'd stay quiet, like always. They thought I'd accept it, like always. They thought their violence still worked. But something shifted inside me. Not rage, not despair. Clarity. For the first time, I saw them exactly as they were. Fragile, weak, cowards hiding in a pack. And cowards fall the same way they rise. Together. So I planned. Preparation is revenge's sharpest blade. I didn't confront them, I didn't cry, I didn't ask why. Instead, I listened. My sister's boyfriend, Daniel, turned out to be the weakest link. Polished teeth, cheap confidence, and a habit of bragging when drunk. He wasn't dangerous, just stupid. And stupid makes mistakes. I followed patterns, collected evidence, watched dynamics. I learned every secret in that house, financial, personal, criminal. They hid so much behind their facade of perfect family values that all I had to do was let the truth breathe. Revenge doesn't require violence, just exposure. I wasn't healing, I was sharpening. The plan. Step 1. Make Daniel trust me. Easy. Men like him think pity is weakness. I let him think he intimidated me. Step 2. Record everything. The laughs about the assault. The jokes about shutting me up. The boyfriend bragging that he'd get rid of me if needed. Step 3. Get proof of my mother's tax evasion, my father's under-the-table dealings, my sister's online scams. They weren't just cruel, they were criminal. Step 4. Hand everything to the right people, not police. No, police can be bribed or delayed. I went to their business partners, their friends, their neighbors, their landlord, their boss. People whose reputations depended on distance from scandals. I didn't ruin their lives. I simply showed the world who they already were. #The Dinner of Reckoning. 2 weeks later, I called for a family dinner. Neutral ground. Public. They came curious, smug, assuming I wanted to apologize. They arrived with Daniel, arms linked, fake smiles plastered across their faces. My mother looked at the fading bruise on my face and laughed. "You'll live." I smiled back. "I know." Calmly, I placed my phone on the table, pressed play. Their voices filled the restaurant, cruel, mocking, bragging. Every insult, Every joke, every threat. The room froze. Heads turned. Silence swallowed everything. Then I slid 3 envelopes across the table. To Mom, your tax filings. Dad, your offshore account statements. Sister, your scam reports. And Daniel, your messages to other girls. Yes, I saw those too. My sister's smirk died first. My mother reached for her purse like she could outrun consequences. My father went pale. Daniel whispered, "This is fake," but his hands were shaking. I leaned forward. This is me talking back, without a wrench this time. Hashtag, the fall. The fallout was immediate. My mother lost her job. My father's business partners cut ties. My sister's accounts were frozen. Daniel's cheating went public, and she dumped him before he could lie. They begged, cursed, threatened, bargained. I didn't respond. You don't negotiate with people who once tried to break your face for existing. The release. Now, when I look in the mirror, the faint scar across my cheek is the only reminder. Not of the pain, but of the moment I stopped being their victim. Some people call what I did revenge. I call it returning.